Hey, it's Buddy Lee. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna come out and say right away that I think the Hawkeye buff is really cool. The perfect release on his specials is awesome. I wish he was a little more damage mastery friendly, but I think with the right cycle he can still manage with damage masteries just fine. My Hawkeye is only a 5-star rank 4, so I had to bring some attack synergies to extend the enrage timer, and I also have white mags for passive stun for the Starlord fight, but all I really have to say is wow. So right off the start, Hawkeye doesn't really have any damage to speak of, but we're going to first throw an SP3, which will give us 3 long bleed debuffs. I like to parry right before SP3 because I can attack right after, and when you land a hit, the bleeds will be paused for 1 second. So if you stay aggressive, you can really extend the bleeds, which do nice damage by themselves and also increase the damage from his normal hits. You also will get increased duration on the bleeds if you get the perfect bonus on the SP3. I want to be using SP2s now until those 3 long bleeds wear off, but since I also want to keep attacking, I'll use SP1 if I can't bait out Starlord specials, since I can power drain him and keep attacking. SP1 also gives a very nice 50% power suppression debuff that can also allow you to stay aggressive. Alright, so I haven't pointed out the perfect release yet, but when you throw a special 1 or 2, you tap the screen like you're blocking after the first hit of the special lands, and that will slow down the animation. Then you release it right as a Hawkeye shoots his arrow, and this guarantees a crit and crit bleed, as well as gives you a dialed in passive buff that extends the bleeds by 10% each up to a stack of 5. On SP2 you place a fragility debuff, and with perfect release you place 2 of them, which increase your critical damage rating significantly. So now that we have these bleeds as well as the fragility, we're starting to hit really hard and the bleed damage is ticking for over 3k per tick. Now we've lost those 3 very long bleeds from SP3, so I'm going to throw another SP3 and then focus back on SP2s again. We're actually about halfway through this fight in time, even though Starlord still has 75% health, which means that we're really going to pick up our damage through the rest of the fight. I'm going to be looking for opportunities to intercept when I can, since that's going to reduce the time that I'm not landing attacks, so the bleeds will be paused more of the time. So Starlord evades the first hit of my special, but I still get the perfect release, and the bleeds also apply, but I don't get the fragility debuffs. Now I've done 5 perfect releases in a row, so I have 50% increased duration on the bleeds from the arrows, which is going to help a ton for keeping all this damage for longer. We're ticking for 5k bleeds now, and these crits are getting pretty nuts. And remember, this is a rank 4 5-star. So we're going to go for one more cycle with SP3, and that's going to take us home from here. I really wish I could have crit on one of these last mediums, because I had 7 bleeds and 4 fragility debuffs, but we finish off Starlord with 322 hits, which is really pretty amazing with the 5-star rank 4. You can see that recoil did take a toll on Hawkeye, but a fully ranked Hawkeye I think could take down a regular health pool fight with one SP3 and then an SP2, so only 1 recoil. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.